Hello, hello. I've arrived. Alright. Yeah, just double checking everything before I get too much further into my speech. But yeah, we're here. I'm here. You're here. Everyone's here. But yeah, more Tales of Arise. We're 10 parts in. I always want to call them episodes, but we're 10 parts in now. Can you believe it? We probably should be more than 10 parts in by this point, considering how long ago we started, but you know, things happen. But yeah, let's see. What shall we go over today? Business, I suppose. So yes. So yesterday, as you may have noticed from the lack of the stream, I had some business to attend to. I was distracted by something I will not discuss on stream. Hello, Altariana. Good to see you. But yeah, some personal business that I will not discuss. To be honest, I will admit that I sort of forgot to stream by and large. I was yeah, let's leave it at that. I forgot that I was supposed to be streaming that day. But I don't know. Leaving it at that makes me sound more negligent than if I talk about what made me forget to stream, maybe. We'll just leave it at that, because now it's somewhat funny, I think. But anyway, so let's see what else to go over. Oh yeah, so today Tales of Arise. I think I already said that. Tomorrow, more of whatever. We'll see when it comes to it, I suppose. But yes. Oh, also, forgive me, I've forgotten my manners. How are you doing tonight, all? Before I proceed too much further. But, where was I? Oh yeah, so, don't know what we're going to be playing just yet tomorrow. There's a decent chance of Sonic Adventure 2. We might be picking that up. But, let's see. Yeah, I don't really have anything else that's sort of on my radar. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that's basically it. No need to keep humming and hawing over this. But yes. Then on Friday, we'll be seeing some more Tales of Arise. If all goes according to plan. But yes. Let's see. So, today, streaming now, obviously. Tomorrow, we're looking at a time of 8:30 p.m. Central Time, or so. And then Friday, we should expect another 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, we're a little bit late to the stream today, but we're not as late as I expected I would be, so that's nice. But yeah, so that should be basically all of the details that need to be gone over. So before we get into any of the actual video game playing business, I want to share with you what is perhaps the best screenshot I've taken in the history of this, at least of this game. Maybe not in the history of this entire channel, but in the history of this game that we're playing now. Look at this. Nice. But yeah, I take a lot of screenshots when I'm playing games. It's part of the reason why my multi-computer setup is kind of weird. I've talked about that before, and I won't go into it again right now. Maybe some other day. But yeah, my multi-computer setup that I have is a little bit weird, so that you don't see all of the Steam notifications of all the screenshots that I'm taking, because I take, I don't know, more than one per minute, which doesn't seem like a huge amount in retrospect, or yeah, spread out over the number of minutes that a stream comprises. But like, for instance, I've taken over 100 screenshots for some of these streams. Yeah, taken over 100 screenshots because I'm always on the lookout for potential thumbnails. And this very nearly was the thumbnail for the previous Tales of Arise VOD. In the end, I did decide to go with a different one, but this was a very strong runner-up. And so we'll put that away for right now. Also, another quick insight into my weird streaming setup is that this is actually on my video game computer. I don't have this image on my streaming computer. Probably could have done that, but I didn't really plan this whole bit out that far in advance. But yeah, anyway, so that should be basically everything that we need to say, and a few things that we didn't necessarily need to say. So, I suppose we'll get right into it. Let's see, there we go. Turn my game volume up a little bit. Shouldn't be different for you, but it will be different for me. Now I can hear the video game. Yes, so...
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Well, we just got done resting. So yes. Actually, we didn't get done resting. Never mind. Maybe we should rest. I mean, we definitely should rest, but... Let's take stock of the situation before we do anything. I know that there's more NPCs to talk to. I don't know if there's any more business to take care of. Oh, apparently there's at least one side quest in Cysloden. Alright, so we definitely got to go do that. I don't want to leave it stewing in the quest list like I did for a few other quests. And to be fair, some of them I cannot deal with at this point. Oh, and there's one in Mosgol, too. Let's see, that's where Doc resides, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it'll be good to visit Doc again. I suppose we'll go do that before we head over to Cyslodia. But before we do that, we'll talk a little bit about what we did last time. So, basically, we freed Cyslodia. We defeated the tyrannical Ganabelt, pictured in said screenshot from earlier. Yeah, we defeated the tyrannical Ganabelt and restored light to the frigid realm for the first time in centuries. Yeah, and confirmed as being centuries in the Steam achievement for this game. The Steam achievements each have, like, reasonably unique descriptions to them each. So I might go over those at some point. Perhaps when we get to the end here. But yes. Also, Law has this snazzy new outfit. As does our good friend Alphen. I guess we can see all the outfits on this screen, so I don't necessarily need to switch to Alphen. But regardless, here's Alphen. So yes, let's go visit Mosgol, as I stated earlier. Go to Mosgol, pick up and finish this quest, go to Cyslodia, for Regan's hideout specifically. Pick up and finish that quest, and then be on our way to... Oh, hold on, I've forgotten where we're going. Eldemenencia. There we go. Menancia.
Oh.
That you, Alphen? Why are you still bumming around these parts? I know I said you were welcome to come back here when you need a rest, but this is a bit too soon for a reunion, don't you think?
I guess.
And now that you mention it, it does kind of look like I'm taking it a little too easy. To be honest, I'm feeling a little lost with you right now.
All right.
Well, in that case, why don't you help me out a bit? There's always so much to do out here, there's no time to worry about things. For instance, I'm running low on pepper and could use some more. I use it in my medicine as well as to help preserve my food. And if you help me with this, it'll get rid of all your troubles, guaranteed. We've got pepper. I think, yeah, we've got a pretty good amount of pepper. I don't think we've used it for cooking anything.
How's this?
If that's what you need, we've got some of it ourselves. Is this enough for you?
Oh.
Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. Thanks. Could you wait there for me? I'm going to whip up my special recipe with it just for you. Alright, this could be medicine or it could be food. Either way, I'm looking forward to it.
How's this?
Well, what did you think of my very own kebabs?
Wow.
They were the best meal I've had all year. I didn't realize you were such a good cook, Doc. I had a feeling they'd be right up your alley. The secret to them lies entirely in the pepper. I'm more than happy to teach you the recipe so you can cook it for yourself on the road. Oh, nice.
Thanks.
That'd be great. Thanks, Doc. Alright. So now we can cook things with peppers, presumably. Oh, and we got some medicine out of it too. Very good. Beyond eating.
I was wondering why she'd gone quiet. She's still eating.
Of course. Why would you expect anything different? Let's see. Oh, also rest. We do need to rest at some point. That was a very quick side quest. So I suppose it doesn't matter where we rest. I was going to say that we would rest before we go over to Cysloden, but we can just, you know, fast travel and not worry about it. Plus, I think the inn costs money, but sleeping in the hideout, I think, should be free. Or at least it was the last time I was here.
We've reached our destination.
Oh, and there's also a lot of NPCs to talk to. I didn't account for that. So we'll have to do a lot of speaking before we move on.
Right.
Oh, it's you guys again. Thanks again for all your help earlier.
Well?
Don't mention it. How's the rebuilding process coming along? I won't pretend it's going perfectly, but we're getting by all right. Right now, we're in the middle of trying to get all the folks who were hauled in by the Snake Eyes back home. Problem, as always, is the Zoogles. They make it hard to go most anywhere. If we could clear out just a small handful more of them, I think we could manage, but how? Hey, Alphen, you think we can take the time out to lend these guys a hand? Of course. With the Zoogles, you mean? I don't expect it to make things even between me and them, but I still want to do something to help. Of course. Sure. Sounds like a job right up our alley. Let's go help them out, Law. Where do you want us to go, Bregan?
Right.
Glad to have you on board. I need you to head for the Navira snow plain. If you can clear some Zoogles out of there, you'll be doing us a solid. The sooner that area is safe to traverse, the sooner we can get people home. Thanks, you two. Also, I like the cloth detailing on Alphen's new armor. Unfortunately, we can't zoom in, I don't think. You can see some of the detailing even from a bit further away. Actually, we can do sort of the poor man's zoom by walking into a wall that the camera won't clip through. There we go, very nice. Let's see, you don't have anything to say, but you do. I'll never forget what Zephyr said before he died. He was a true hero. I'm really grateful to everything you all and Zephyr have done for this realm. Thank you. Menek, I trusted you. How could you betray us? Now that Menek's gone, I guess we need a new leader, huh? Maybe I'll put my name forward and see what happens. You can do that if you like, but I doubt there's anyone better for the job than Bregan after what he did to bring all of us together. You may be right, but I still think we could do with someone a little more, you know, charismatic. But yeah, I've got to say, I'm a little bit surprised that I managed to call the Menek's deception. I mean, I guess I didn't think that I was wrong about what I thought Menek was up to. I thought Menek was going to sell us out, and to be fair, he did kind of. But he sold us out by being the leader of the Renin Lord of Cyslodia, and not by, you know, revealing our presence to the Renin Lord of Cyslodia let's take that again. As was what I expected. There we go. So grateful that everything you all have done. I'll do whatever I can to help. Think of this place as your own home from now on. I guess if anyone could take out Ganabel, it'd be the blazing sword who liberated Calaglia himself. Yeah, I imagine there's probably some people out in the crowds who are worth speaking to. Actually, hold on. Is there not an inn here? I thought there was an inn here. There's not another hideout, right? The other one is no longer accessible, isn't it? I guess I haven't tried to go back. We never had reason to do so during the actual gameplay. Well, anyway. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a rest place here anymore. Interesting. I suppose perhaps the reason why there was free rest here before was simply because you were expected to be in the middle of, you know, important main story quests that they didn't want to take you away from for too long. I'm in a good mood today, so I'll throw in a little extra for always being such a good customer, ma'am. Oh, thank you. I'll be back again soon. Alright, things have really turned around. People are being nice. Brother, are you sure you don't want to go back to work? Yeah, I quit. I'm staying with you from now on. If I never work that job again, it'll be... Nah, never mind. It's a wonder what a little revolution can do. Did you hear? Did you hear? Don't yell. I'm not used to talking so loudly. You nearly gave this old man a heart attack. I'm sorry, but it's true. We had to keep our voices down whenever we wanted to talk. I'm so glad these girls got to reunite with their father. If he hadn't made it, he would have just broken my heart. Step right up. We've got Dad's super special yummy bread up for grabs. You're not going to want to miss out on this stuff. Plus, we also got bread that me and my sister needed, too. I thought my bakery was done and buried, so to see my little girls keep it up this whole time, well, it brings me to tears just thinking about it. Makes me want to knead my bread, but... Makes it hard to knead my bread, but oh well, it's worth it. I've got to hand it to my dad. He's back to work even after coming home from the floodlights. He makes me proud to be his son. Oops. But yeah, there's a lot of segmented areas in Cysloden, so we may not be around here for too long. I'm not going to scour this place for every NPC that we could talk to, as much as I might like to do so. I've only ever heard of the sun in legends. Never thought I'd see it for myself. Hey, you. Are you sure the Wren aren't coming back? This treasure is one I couldn't stand to have stolen a second time. Who knew the sky was so beautiful? I'm grateful to the heroes who won back our land's light. My life's been one miserable mess of getting reported and threatened and sentenced to hard labor. But now, for the first time, I'm glad to be alive. I know just what you mean. I was ready to give up on life when my friends sold me out. Never thought I'd see this day come. But yeah, I was sort of, speaking of being sold out, getting back to Menick, I was sort of expecting that he would, I don't know, maybe not for himself. I didn't think that he was completely in it for himself. I think I had assumed that he would sell us out for the sake of the silver swords in some way. That, yeah, he would sell us out to ensure the safety of the members of his resistance group, or something like that. I didn't think he'd do it purely for personal gain. He seemed like I don't know. There was something about him that I distrusted, but it seemed like he had some moral standards, perhaps. But unfortunately he had none, and we had to kill him. Who knew it would be so liberating to not have to live in fear of eyes on you? No kidding. It's like the darkness of the sky cast a pall over our own hearts. None of this would be possible if not for the people who risked their lives fighting the Renans for us. Ooh, actually, I do want to see if there's anything... Because, yeah, this isn't just a thing that has affected here. This is, well, I guess, yeah. I want to see if there's any more dialogue over in the village whose name I've forgotten. Messia 224, I think it was. I was inspired by Zephyr's words. I wish I could be like him. This from a guy who whines day in and day out about your manual labor. people like us really start over, though? Said to listen to your own heart. Yeah, he sure did. These two take their jobs very seriously, it seems. Oh, is this an inn now? Moved out of the resistance hideout, I suppose.
With a roof over our heads.
You can't ever be just be happy and in the moment. You never know who among your friends might be reporting to the snake eyes behind your back. Did you not get the news? It's scary to think about people you know, but it's so true. Well, I've got good news for you two. You don't need to worry about that anymore. You're good. Not to brag or anything, but we did kill Ganabel. Like he's not an issue anymore. So, you know, you don't have to worry about being reported. Like you can calm down. It's good. You're fine. You know, after what happened, I never thought we'd get to go drinking together ever again. You're telling me. It doesn't feel real that I'm out. So those people know what's up. Did I just misread this dialogue or something? No, they're definitely still referring to the snake eyes and whatnot in the present tense. Well, it is what it is, I suppose. No one over here to talk to. Let's buy some... What do we have? We've got life bottles. We've got a fair amount of gold, so I'll pick up another one. Panacea bottle. I don't think we've used those. You maybe could. More often, anyway. Apple gels. We could maybe have more of those. Maybe not that many more. Yeah, I think we're pretty good on supplies. Ah, yes. Sell our commodities, and now we can afford more, actually. Yes, thank you. I've got to say, this is definitely not a game where you are absolutely overflowing with currency, as is somewhat often the case in RPGs. At least, not at this point, we aren't. Yeah, so one thing I did want to... Yeah, I think I want to... Fight aggressively. I don't know, I'm thinking I want to adjust the tactics a little bit, because we've been... I don't know, we did alright in the fight against Ganabel, and we did a little bit less than alright, I would say, in the fight against the Ooze Hive. But I think I want the NPCs to be a little bit less aggressive. Yeah, use healing and support arts when fighting, restore HP with items when low on cure points. Actually. Oh, okay. Okay, so fight aggressively. Support art. I assume that means buffs and whatnot, then. Healing and support arts when fighting. Oh, okay. Yeah, healing and support arts when fighting, and that's just support arts to fight, healing arts when in danger. Okay. Ah, here we go. Tactics details. Let's see. I think... Can we... Own HP... Yeah, if your HP is 50% or less. Let's see. Perform action as long as conditions are met. Keep away from enemies only once seems like a strange... Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, you can get very very in-depth with this, huh? seems that we can only go 7 settings deep, perhaps. Unless... let's see, where... Can we not just do... Yeah, healing arts, ailment removal arts. Okay, so it doesn't seem like... Okay. Maybe this is... Maybe we don't necessarily want them if you have 5 plus of an item. So we can limit it based on how many we have. Once per member. Let's see, we really shouldn't need to restore our cure points all that many times per battle. But it's still the sort of thing that I might want to be cautious with. Because I don't think... I'll turn this... Okay, oh no. So yes, we can... Oh, we can toggle it on and off at will. Nice. Ailment removal arts. Honestly, let's use... Let's prefer... Do that if it's above, like, 50%. Yeah, recovery arts. We can get really granular with this, huh? So yes, and then anyone afflicted with ailment. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Anyone... Yeah, then use panacea bottles if cure points are 50% or less. So if it's exactly at 50%, then we're sort of on the fence, I suppose, but let's see. Ally level... What do we... Okay, anyone KO'd is... Yeah, use... If we have at least 10... That seems very ambitious. I don't think we've ever had 10 life bottles, and I would be surprised if we ever have more than 10. Oh, whoops. Nope, don't return without saving changes. There we go. Unset parameters remain. Oh, okay. So cure points, yeah, okay. Acceptable. Unacceptable. Oh, this is nothing. I thought that was something. It probably was something at some point, but... Alright. So let's... What do we... Oh, okay. That's just there. Apple gels. Yeah, even like the cheapest healing item we only have 10 of, and only just now. So having 10 life bottles seems... Like I said, a little bit ambitious. But yes. Orange gel. Are we already out of peach gels? It seems like it. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Welcome to my shop, where prices are fair and all our transactions are above board. Is there something I can help you with? You can help me by selling me more... Yeah, selling me more cure point restoratives, but it seems like that is not an option that is available to us, sadly. Let's see. So, yeah, I don't really see much point in keeping equipment that is underpowered, even if it does enhance our arts. Because I simply don't think... It doesn't feel like that matters so much. I guess I don't know how much enhanced arts enhances them by. But I'm inclined to think that it probably doesn't matter that much. And let's see. Yeah, all of this is not particularly exciting. I sure hope that I didn't accidentally sell, like, something that I should have had equipped on Law. Yeah, this all should be acceptable, broadly speaking. Because, yeah, I don't think we've ever seen any merchants that, you know, item merchants, general merchants that have anything special. I don't think their stock varies on location. Details. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Actually, we should, like, use support arts. Like, at all. Basically. Let's say if there's... Well, no, I was gonna say if there's two or more enemies, but if there's, like, a boss, then... Yeah, if there's just a boss, then that would mean that this would not happen. Let's see. So steel, can we not? Yeah, it seems like there's not just an option for use status buff arts. But yeah, I can't see any reason to restrict this, so just, like, do it. Well, if we do this, he might do steel constantly, which we don't want. I suppose we don't want to run out of orange gels. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's better, I think. I'm still a little bit worried about this, so we'll keep it off for right now, actually. Yeah, let me look at the details of aggressively. KO recovery art. Use support arts to fight. I think maybe support arts, maybe they just use support arts, like, generally anyway. I guess there wouldn't be any reason not to. Whoops. Assuming that they don't cost cure points, which none of them do so far that I'm aware of. So I don't know what the real efficacy of the strategy we just implemented was. Looking for a place to stay? It ain't much here, but you won't freeze to death at least. And of course we'll cook. Kebabs, nice. Restoration by 25% to boost the effect by 50%. You know what? I can't remember any time that we've had anyone other than Xion cook anything. So let's give Law the chance to do some cooking.
This is perfect! I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they see this.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, Law. Though I'm sure Xion is less than impressed at the fact that we have not used double the ingredients and made double the food. Yes. So, that leaves us with, we need to defeat some ropers, and that should be it in terms of quests, right? Yes. And then the ropers are here. I think it'd be faster to travel here. Plus that leaves us next to a merchant, but I can at least get a sense of whether or not my prediction earlier that they wouldn't have any different stock.
We could have flown with the wind to get
Let's see. Yeah, seems to be roughly the same.
here faster.
Let's see. Do we have any camping dialogue? I suppose probably not at this point, but
I'm drenched in sweat.
oh no, we do. Let's see. We spoke to Law, or no? Was it Rinwell we spoke to last time? I don't remember actually. You know what? We haven't had Law around for very long, one way or the other, so...
Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen. When do you find the time to train?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
It's just, even without the blazing sword, you'd still be able to hold your own, right? But I never see you training.
Part of his mysterious backstory, perhaps.
Unless exchanging blows with Zeugles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day. But you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you. I really don't.
Wait, I've got it. It's your armor, right? You channel the
I mean, we
extra weight
only
into your
just
strikes
got
and-
the armor.
It's actually not as heavy as it looks.
So not the armor,
Hold
huh?
on a sec.
In that case,
Got a sec.
Just calm down a little, would you?
Put my phone on
Why are you
vibrate.
so fixated on this anyway?
well, because I want to make myself stronger.
You're strong enough as
You
it
are very
is.
strong, Law.
I almost feel sorry for those Renan soldiers.
I mean, yeah,
It's
you
not
can
enough.
break armor
I
and
need to
shields and
keep
whatnot, and
working
we
to get
can't. So
stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
don't put too
I'm
much pressure on
useless the way
yourself,
I am
friend.
now. If someone else dies because of me,
Law?
sorry. Spiraling into self-doubt won't do me any favors. I know that.
Glad you're
None
aware
us
of
are
it.
invincible, Law. We're all just getting by, doing the best we can.
That's all we can ask of each other, right? It's as good a place as any to start, I guess.
To start what?
My new training regimen, of course. And what
course.
better way to kick it off than push-ups? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I admire your enthusiasm. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Just wait. You'll see how strong I can get.
Soon he'll be breaking shields without even touching
See you
them.
guys tomorrow.
He will simply look at them and they will shatter. Because they know. Yeah,
I feel
any
pretty
destruction
refreshed after that
they
sleep.
bring upon themselves will never measure up to the sheer oblivion that awaits them
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
if Law gets his hands on them. Speaking of which, I forgot that I was playing Law. Probably should have switched over to poison poison immunity again. Oops. Thank you. Whoops. Okay.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Aha. Playful
pointing it
banter.
out.
These little ones are
Oh
hardly
dear.
worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Oops.
Cut them
Alright.
apart to your heart's content. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, that does do damage. You know, for a while I've been wondering if Rinwell's boost break actually did damage, but yes, it does. Now we do. I guess. Presumably we don't have to defeat these in any particular order, right?
Like this should be easy.
Alright, can we... No, that did not work. Right, because I keep forgetting that Talon Storm has such a... It like, yeah. It just keeps going. It's very long.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Alright,
Cut
that's
apart
them
to your
dealt
heart's
with.
content. That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
They sure are. This year did we use like one cure point somewhere? We did. I don't know how that happened. That seems like it should not have happened, really. Because yeah, what can we even spend one cure point on? That doesn't seem like anything that should be possible. Oop, cool move. Very nice.
Way to go!
Very good, very good. Dragon. Oh, nope. There we go. We just barely had the chance for a cool move there. Yeah, a little bit of damage on everybody. Oops, there we go. A little bit of damage on everybody, but not much. Then head back to Bregan. Turn in our quest. I guess we'll rest again at that point. Actually, they'll
We've reached our
probably... You
destination.
know, we're not missing very much HP. And we're missing even less cure points. And now we're missing no HP. How are things going with those Zoogles out in the Navira snow plains? Making progress?
Right.
Better than that. We got rid of them all for you. The area should be safe for a while. Nice job. That should make it a lot easier for folks to return to their homes. Much appreciated. Do you really think things are going to be okay for those people once they're back? I mean, think about it. Anybody who got arrested has to realize somebody reported them. We've made it clear that the slate is wiped clean. Retribution is forbidden.
Damn.
You can't really expect people to just... I know a rule isn't going to be enough. Trust me, I'm not naive. But we all have to face each other and confront our past as best as we can before we move on. Ooh, I just noticed the reflectivity on Regan's belt. That's a nice touch.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess you can't pretend like nothing ever happened. But yeah, it's so delightful seeing Law so free and emotive now.
You see anybody around here who could use our
Oh,
help?
We
another
can't
quest.
chase after every little thing.
Maybe you can.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Regan, is there anything else I can do around to help around here?
Right.
You bet. Can I ask you to go around and survey some folks? Alright, we're going around and talking to people again. My favorite. And I suppose if you all didn't like that, you wouldn't be here probably. What kind of survey? We need to gather a lot of different opinions about how to make this town a better place to live. But I guess because of all the constant surveillance we were all under, people have yet to find their voices. So, to figure out what's on people's mind, think going to them and asking them straight up is your best bet? Exactly. Can I count you in? Sure.
Yeah!
Yeah! He's so excited about doing a survey. I think I can handle that. I'm used to going around and talking to people. You see, he learns quickly, this boy. You don't mind, do you, Alphen?
All right.
By all means, let's get straight to work. Great. Thanks, you two. Then, for starters, let's have you ask a handful of people around town and see how that goes. Yes, I'm assuming that by around town he means not in this particular hideout. But yes, talking to Cysloden citizens. Yes, and it just struck me that I should double check the audio again, but we're good. We're good right now. Hello there, you seem questfully significant.
Yeah!
Well, if you're out gathering opinions from townspeople, I've got something for you to pass on to them silver swords. Tell them to let us merchants start trading freely already. The Bright Eyes are gone, so I don't see what the holdup is. I mean, between you and me, our neighboring realm, Pelaglia, they say that it got liberated shortly before we did, right? So while we're over here freezing our butts off, waiting for things to open up, they could already be well underway developing their trade. Make sure you tell them all that. I don't want us getting left behind by the competition. Perhaps seeing the fellow survivors of the... Well, survivors is not the appropriate word. The fellow escapees of the terrible Renan rule as your competition is not the best way to look at things, my friend, but you do you, I suppose. I don't want Cyslodia left behind just because we got a late start. Make sure the Silver Swords know that, okay? But I suppose every opinion matters. Let's see. There we go.
Always good to be back
let's
in
see.
familiar territory.
You also seem significant.
Hmm?
You seem like you could use a haircut also, but who am I to judge anyone's fashion? What would I change about Cysloden, you ask? Well, there's one thing that comes to mind. The execution platform or the central plaza. Should really prioritize getting rid of that. Every time I come across that thing, I just feel myself tense up. You understand, right? Just looking at it puts me on edge. Understandable. Understandable. It is the center of a very significant recent tragedy. That thing's nothing but bad memories for everyone here. The sooner it's gone, the better. Let's see. Where else could we find someone to speak with? There we go. All very conveniently located nearby to a fast travel point. There we go. I remember what it was called now. Oh. Thanks, miss. Next time I'll bring my mommy with me. I'd love that. I can't wait to see you two. Hey, you're that woman who... Hmm? Have we met somewhere? I don't remember who this woman is, to be totally honest with you. Sorry. No, just thinking out loud. Hey, you're that guy who helped liberate Calaglia. That was some impressive stuff what you did. I wonder what all the people I ratted on are going to do. Drive me out of here? Maybe even lynch me? Wouldn't blame them after everything I've done. I thought you had parents you were looking after. Yeah, well, they died. What was I thinking back then? What you did might have been wrong, but you're still alive.
Hey.
And as long as you are, it's never too late to turn things around. Don't throw the rest of your life away simply because of hindsight. That is a lesson that Law should also understand. So you're telling me to start living for others now, not just my parents? Easy for you to say, you're a big hero. You can take it or leave it, I'm just telling you what I'd do in your shoes. Be glad you're not. What is it you're going to do now instead? We're going to liberate Donna so that nobody like you has to make those sorts of hard choices ever again. Yeah, that's about what I expected to hear. There's no way anyone will ever forgive a dirty traitor like me. I have to do something. I guess I'll take your advice and see what I can do to make up for my past. Yeah, so it feels like maybe we shouldn't have fast traveled here, because I feel like I just accidentally stepped into 2 cutscenes in sort of a way that was not intended, maybe? Because those 2 scenes didn't seem to be related in any meaningful way. Well, one thing or another. You're asking people what they want out, what they want out Cysloden, and it can be anything at all? Well, in that case, there's that whole underground prison system beneath Annabelle's old manor, remember? I was locked up in there. I don't care what you do to get rid of it, bury it, blow it up, whatever, just make sure that place can never be used as a prison again.
Did we get everything?
Yeah, let's report back to Bregan.
That is all 3 of the people whose opinions we are concerned with. Oops. I guess we're Shion now. Hey, sis? I want to go on a walk with Mommy and Daddy when they get back. Walking in the sun is so much fun. Yes. When they get back, yes. Oh dear. It seems that we've walked into a tragedy. I just think Donna would be much better off if it didn't need such horrible places. As pie in the sky, as that is to say. Let's see. I suppose we'll get on our way. Right, hold on. Right. Messia. Did I get the name right? Or did I say Mencia? I might have said Mencia. I also saw an owl location there. I don't know if that's... Presumably that icon means that there's an owl that we have interacted with. Oops. This is the wrong place. Although actually...
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I've got to say, it'll be interesting. It would be interesting to see what this place looks like now that it's not dark all the time. Definitely there hasn't been... Yeah, nowhere else in the 2 realms that we've been in so far, I suppose.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
I just... Reading that loading screen very briefly, it referred to the suits of armor that the Renin, or Renin soldiers use as being samurai armor, when it really does not look very much like such. I think that's what it said. I don't think I misread that. Snake Eyes may be gone, but the Zoogles sure aren't. It's always dangerous outside town. Somewhat less so, due to our recent efforts. Dad! Oh, I can hardly believe I get to see you again. Maybe the warmth of the sun will help the crops to grow better. It should help the livestock too. I doubt we'll need too much firewood moving forward. Life should get easier here. That'll be nice. You, really went through it in Cysloden, didn't you? Yeah, and the others weren't lucky enough to make it back at all. I don't want to think about it. I think we've said enough. Let's just be grateful to see each other again. Yeah, you're right. What a bright sky. Can't even keep my eyes open. What would my brother say if he saw it now? How am I supposed to put food on the table with no rewards from the Bureau? Get reprisals too. Maybe I should just skip town. It's hard to believe how bright the day is. This is normal in other parts of the world? I don't know how they deal with it. I'm already getting sunspots in my eyes. Feels like everything hidden in darkness has come to light at once. Even the things I'd rather not see. Frankly, I wish I could close my eyes to it. Nothing from you. Yeah, this is approximately where that owl indicator was, but we're not getting... Poodle's not here, so presumably this is now what we've collected already. Well, the arrested people coming back is great and all, but what happens now? I sure hope it doesn't get bad for people outed as snitches. Alright, so I think at this point we're probably pretty good to be on our way. I don't think there's anyone I'm expecting to have any particularly interesting dialogue. At the very least, I can't remember any notable NPCs in this area that we haven't already spoken to. You came back alive. That's good enough for me. Still can't believe it myself. I never imagined we'd all be together as a family again. Yes, I know what you mean. It's a dream come true. I can say whatever I want now. I just wish I knew what I wanted to talk about. Relatable. Very understandable. How about the things you weren't allowed to say before, like talking about the snake eyes? I don't want to talk about them. How about the hero that beat the Lord? Oh, I know about that. He lit the sky on fire with a flaming sword. Everything turned all bright. Disappeared people stopped being disappeared, right? Yeah, that's right. Not all of them, but I'm glad some of them made it back. Everyone can live together in peace now, right? Yes, I certainly hope so. Oh, also, cow. Oh. Gion has become one with the cow. Moderately upsetting. Anyway, let's move on. Let's see. Can we fast travel it anywhere in Ridier Forest? It seems like not. I suppose we probably could have just walked there. That may have been faster than going through this loading screen and then going through another loading screen. But, you know, I wanted to see sort of the deeper parts of the forest quicker. And indeed, a lot has changed. This is a big difference. And this is a great screenshot opportunity, too. But yeah, let's see. You know what, the sort of snowstorm, there was a snowstorm here before, wasn't there? I feel like I remember there being such. Yeah, it's definitely not here anymore. At the very least, it doesn't seem like it in any way. Oh, sort of, I'd assume that these little healing points would, like, go away. They would go away. I should probably... I just realized we're running rapidly low on buff time, so maybe we should be on our way. Oops. Messed up the order of operations there. Anyway. Where do we need to go? Oh, well, first of all, we need to talk to Bregan. I nearly forgot.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
All right.
I see.
I see. So people want the execution platform gone? I definitely can't blame them for that. Law more than anyone else, I'm sure.
All right.
The merchant's got a good point too. We should definitely prioritize that as well. Problem is what to do about that underground prison complex. Believe me when I say I want that place sealed off as much as anyone. But there's a lingering resident there making things difficult. Are you talking about a Zoogle? Yep, it's locked up inside a cell at least, but everyone's too afraid to go inside the prison with it around.
Got it.
So, if we get rid of it, then the problem is solved, right? You do that for us? I feel bad always asking you folks for so many tough favors. Here are the keys to the cell. That thing is so big and nasty, though. Even by Zoogle standards, so watch yourselves in there. I guess we never got close enough to that creature to see how strong it is. And... Oops. Yeah, we never got close enough to that creature to see how strong it is, and maybe that's for the best, but... Now that we've saved, at least, we can go and check it out. Because, yeah... I don't... Oh, right, we can't, like, fast travel it, can we? Oh, no, we can. The entrance, not the exact room that has the troublesome Zoogle in it, but we can fast travel here. That elevator remains the same. Which elevator do we need to take, then? Someday I'll figure out the menu system. Let's see, first floor entrance plaza. Let's see. Okay, underground prison. Oh, so it's, yeah, this door over here. Not the elevator. I guess because, yeah, we spent all that time getting the elevator key so we could go up. We needed to go up. And in order to go up, we had to first go down. Hello there. What do you guys want? Did you come to take me away? No. No, we're here to shut down and seal off this prison complex once and for all. You want to get rid of this place? You gonna have to leave here? Are you telling me you're here because you want to be? Complicated feelings for this fellow. Also, let's take a quick opportunity to sip. Sip. Should have sipped a little while ago. Waited a bit too long. Was starting to get a tad uncomfortable. But I can't just not talk to people. I love NPC dialogue. Every now and then there's people who say things like, oh, the people who write all the unique dialogue for all these NPCs. It's such a shame that no one will ever see it, most likely. I'm the person who sees it. I am the one. If there are 100 people who read extraneous NPC dialogue, I am one of them. If there is one person who reads extraneous NPC dialogue, I am that one. You were a snitch, weren't you? Law? I can tell just from how this guy is acting. You're afraid of someone you ratted on getting paid back, so you decided to hide here and lay low, didn't you?
That ain't funny.
I only turned them in because they did the same thing to me. It was self-defense. Shouldn't be punished for that, should I? We were all under that kind of pressure. If you talk to them, maybe you'll be able to come to an understanding. Absolutely not. I can't just hand myself to them on a plate. They'd kill me and spit on me. What are you going to do then? You can't hide forever. Can't stay here, then I'll find another place to hide, like the underground waterway. But that might work. Someone so determined to keep running, I don't see why you just don't get out of Cysloden. Because no village will take in a total stranger like me. It's so cold outside the capital, there's no way I could survive. I mean, you could just, you could go to Calaglia. They're pretty nice there.
Hey!
So you're just going to spend the rest of your life hiding in fear underground? What kind of way to live is that?
What'd you say?
Shut up, kid. Why do you care so much about how a scumbag like me lives my life? You know, I'm not sure why. I think if you find a way to start over, you'll feel a lot better about it. Make it sound so easy. Well, it ain't. You remind me of that older guy they broadcast getting executed. Talked a lot like you. That's a bit of a touchy subject around law. remembering him urging people not be like him, turn themselves around while they had the time. Wouldn't be in this mess if I could. Ask yourself what it is that you can't bear to lose, he said. Then hold on to it and never let go.
That ain't funny.
Why'd you have to go and sound like that rebel? I'll have to get moving again. Then you'll go meet the person I snitched on and apologize to you. You really think I can start over?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're really sincere about it. Alright, I'm gonna trust you, stranger. Wish me luck, I'm gonna need it. We're inspiring people.
Zephyr's words got through to him. The things he risked his life to say were worth it in the end.
Yeah.
Just hope he got through to others, too.
It might take some time. I think they'll get there eventually.
Hopefully this doesn't skip any dialogue. This looks like the cell. Once we open it, we're in for a fight. Are we ready? Oh, I'm sure we're not, but... Polycephus. Okay, this is manageable.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist. I'm ready. Confiscated.
But yeah, I don't feel like it's pessimism to say that this is not going to be easy. I feel like that's a pretty sensible assessment of the situation. Honestly, I don't really like the feeling of using Talon's Storm and all that. Oh dear. Yeah, Law's fun, but I want to wait until he has some other moves. Oh dear. Alright. Shion, thank you kindly. Yep. Oh. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, Swallow Blade's pretty okay. Thank you. Not bad. Doing well. Or, yeah, Law's doing alright. Law's, I think, just above the threshold before I asked him to back up. Alright. Yeah, I guess it might... I can't set the tactics on a per-character basis, I don't think. But if I could, it might be... I don't know, it might be good to set, like, the ranged characters to stay away, like, at a higher HP percentage than melee characters, perhaps. Given that melee characters need to be in melee range to deal damage. I guess that isn't quite true of Alphen, specifically, due to him having an ability that deals damage at range. Yeah, I should maybe... If I see an ally under a serious assault, perhaps I should be... For one... Oh, there we go. Very nice. Very good. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I think I was a little bit late on the Infernal Torrent, but yeah, doing pretty okay. I think Law used a healing item earlier when I maybe wouldn't have preferred he did. Yeah, that was definitely an apple gel that we just used. But we're, about to do this quest, so we'll get some of our resources back. Very nice. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I did not see that coming. But yeah, I just, what I intended to do was purely to, whoop, there we go. Oh dear. But yeah, what I intended to do was purely to use a burst boost there. But I will accept a cool attack. Uh-oh. So once again, I did not quite do what I said I was going to do, which is be careful with Law, but... It seems like my... Okay, no, yeah, it does, destruction does hit multiple times if it hits, which is not a guarantee, necessarily. Case in point. Oh dear. Alright, so I was gonna say it looked like we all were out of the range of that, but not quite, not quite. Oops. Alright. Hit him hard, and hit him even harder. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, and let's hit him with an infernal torn. Yeah, it seems like he's gotten angry. Yes. Alright, alright. Yeah, I was gonna say... Oh dear. Oh, okay. So, the entire enemy is not great to be around there, it seems like. So, let's turn this on, maybe. Given that we're low on cure point items. Alright, alright. Oops. There we go. Okay, okay. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. There we go, there we go. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Woohoo! There we go. Nice, nice. Excellent. Yeah, I definitely could be a little bit better at the dodging. Yeah, it's a shame that I can't, you know, dodge with multiple people at once. Well, they won't be anything at all for very soon here. Alright, move, move. Alright. But yeah, I don't... Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, ideally I would like to get out of the way with Law, switch over to Law and get out of the way in situations like that. But, you know, then that just means that... Alphen is most likely going to get hit. I guess. I just had a thought. Astral Flowers. You can obtain Astral Flowers from powerful foes. Astral Flowers raise your maximum cure points. Giant Zoogles roam around certain areas. They're very hard to fight, but you can get rare items and lots of skill points if you manage to beat them.
I can feel my power growing.
Very good. So do we need to use the Astral Flower, or is it just... Yeah, okay. We just need to have it. Also, skills. Oh, yeah, we're all skilled up. Broken enemies. Meals cooked. Oh yeah, so we should definitely have Law do some cooking. Dragon Shot. Do we? Yes, we do have that actually. 10 hit boost gauge increase. Yeah, fair enough. I think... I was gonna say, I thought we were aiming for something with Law, but maybe not. Oh, right. Yeah, I was going to get him an air attack. Eagle Die. Yeah, there we go. That is precisely what we were looking for. And we can still afford it. Very good. Oh, that's very good, actually. I'm getting that now. I'm not even going to think about anything else, because I simply must. More combo potential for Rinwell. That's nice. Yeah, it seems like my roommates have gone to bed. I think yeah. I can hear the dog being upset at being alone. But sadly, you cannot be on stream, dog, because you will chew the wires if I give you the opportunity to. And chew everything else in my room as well. Arch casting resilient. That could be good. Arts gauge. What all do we have? I'm gonna think things through with Xion a little bit more. I'm sure she'd appreciate that. Arts gauge. Enemy down. Boost strike damage. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that's super important for Xion. It is sort of a shame that she doesn't have much in the way of combos. But I suppose, honestly, could be to the benefit of people who don't like comboing so much. Combo-based fighting systems. We'll try that out. Let's see. Rending Flash. Let's see, that's a Flame Strike. Yeah, I think that means that it's one of the moves that we can use if we hold down an art button. Flame Edge first. Let's see, hold on, can't we already charge Flaming Edge? Maybe not. Arts gauge from critical hits. Boost Strike, Rise of Falcon. Oh, let's get another aerial attack. Why not? Let's emphasize dodging, because I should learn how to dodge better. I guess if nothing else, you know, dodging, even if I can only dodge with one character at a time, that still reduces the amount we need to spend on healing items and whatnot. Yeah, looks, well, yeah, we already were able to walk around the cell. We were already available to walk around the cell. So no real reason to check, you're already here. No real reason to check the area too thoroughly, because it is already would have been cleared out last time I was here. And then yeah, so after this, I think then we'll rest and move on.
Back in familiar territory.
I see.
So there was an informant hiding out there, huh? I have to imagine there wasn't a single soul in this city who didn't hear Zephyr's words that day.
Right.
I think you're right. The people have taken them to heart and started to change. Slowly, but surely. We might still have to be cautious right now. It's a new era for this realm and we're still in its infancy. But that change is real, and it's taking place, little by little. Yeah, I guess what my dad said really saved that guy's soul, in a sense.
Hey.
Maybe. You pressing him is what made him remember in the first place. You deserve a lot of credit too, Law. Thanks, Alphen. Anyway, with that Zoogle gone, we can now finally seal off that prison. Thank you all again so much for making this whole thing possible. Yeah, hopefully we didn't leave any treasure behind there, but, you know, we'll make do with what we must.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Another quest.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Alright, maybe we aren't moving on quite yet.
Hey!
Regan? Oh, it's you folks. You know, how we've been standing here this whole time. Judging from that look, Regan, I guess someone else got your goat. Isn't that obvious? One thing after another keeps popping up around here. Say, do you guys know about Ulvon Grotto?
Well...
That's the cave system connecting Scalaglia and Cyslodia, right? Right. Well, the merchants in Cysloden want to use it to travel back and forth. Start trading with Scalaglia, I'm guessing. They must be pretty rugged if they want to make that trip. For one thing, there's plenty of Zoogles inside there. Not sure they've thought this one through.
Right.
Well, run-of-the-mill Zoogles are a nuisance, alright, but apparently there's a giant one causing all kinds of ruckus. Trying to put together a hunting party, the merchants are getting impatient and I'm planning on going it alone. Huh. I know that look in your eyes, Mr. Huh? You want us to go and take care of it ourselves. You said it yourself. It's too dangerous for them to use it right now. I guess I did say that. Might as well. No use arguing here. Regan's always done right by me in the past. I owe him.
Yeah!
Awesome! I'm glad Law is as enthusiastic about side quests as I am. So you'll do it, then? Thanks, kids.
All right.
Once we can freely navigate Ulvon Grotto, that'll really put our revival efforts into high gear. Alright. So, who wants to bet that there's going to be another quest after this? It almost makes me wonder if there will be like another quest for every request that we receive from the survey. I guess we did already solve the problem keeping the prisons in, or keeping the prisons from being dismantled. Unless, of course, they intend to have us actually dismantle them ourselves. Yeah, Olvan. Okay, so Olvan Grotto is considered part of Calaglia. And also it's considered a place that we can't fast travel to. I wonder...
Finally.
I don't
If only we
think
could
this
have
next
flown with the
enemy
wind to get here faster.
probably isn't going to be like a huge enemy. Like the type of huge enemy that we just fought. If for no other reason than that would make for a little bit of odd pacing. Can we avoid these guys? Not like that. Maybe we could have. You know, I've heard people refer to things as pieces of cake. Oh, I just realized I forgot to equip Law with arts. Or with the specific art that he just got, rather. Let's jump. Let's jump. Nice. Whoops. Of course she can. Very good. Cool as always.
Is this as valuable as I think it is?
The piece of broken statue or the bone? Actually, hold on. Which way are we going? Not into the menu. There we go. Is that a point that we can jump down from, or a place that we jump down to, I wonder? And I like that there's also the ladder climbing. Okay, that's a place that we jump down from. I like that there's a ladder climbing sprint animation, and it's not just the ladder climbing animation, but faster. Let's see, I guess if we just keep going through the tunnel, we'll make it there eventually. Now, I've got to say, I'm not...
We should think about eating soon.
Really?
Gian, I think you're always thinking about eating.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
But anyway, I'm not a person who dislikes random encounters personally. I'm not a person who dislikes random encounters. But I gotta say, it is kind of... Ooh, Mega Sonic Thrust, nice. Is that sounds like a new... But yeah, I'm not a person who dislikes random encounters in RPGs, or any game for that matter, really. But it is kind of nice to be able to just outrun most of the battles that you don't feel like.
Confidence can bite you in the butt.
And down we go.
Whoa!
Oh dear. Didn't quite stick the landing.
That Zoogel's in our way.
I'm ready to fight it anytime you are.
Oops. Just in case. Ooh. Boisterous.
Out of our way!
Oh, there we go. Very good, very good. Perfect timing, in fact. Considering that the... Oh, right. Can we not target that specifically? Oh dear, poison. I guess we should probably prioritize defeating the trash mobs who use MMO terminology. So yeah, defeating the ads before we hit the big guy. I can't help but notice that I'm still poisoned. I'd appreciate it if someone would be so kind as to unpoison me. Well, there we go. Very nice, very nice. Not just flashing fang, but super flashing fang. Very good, very good. But yeah, so a thought that I had, that I don't think I elaborated on, I thought that I did have earlier is that I think it might be useful. Well, I shouldn't have done that. It looks like I probably should have saved Rinwell's boost rate for a little bit there. But yes, anyway, they thought that I had. Very good, very good.
Say no more.
Excellent. Very good.
There's always room for improvement.
What was I saying? Oh, right. So, like in the strategy menu, now that we're messing with the settings, it might be... Yeah, actually, hold on. Delete that, yes. Because I want to... It'd be nice if I could change these, like, change the order of these, actually. Yeah, I was gonna say, like... Well, I guess I'm assuming that these are, like, in order of which... Like, I'm assuming these are in order, basically. Like, in order of priority. Like, they will do the things at the top of the list before they will do the things at the bottom of the list. But that doesn't necessarily have to be true. Anyway. So what I was saying... Or what I was meaning to say is that I think it might be useful. It might be useful to have a strategy contingency for just don't bother with the enemy, at least on a temporary basis. Because I guess we can just go into the menu and disable our ability to do anything that I don't want people to do. Speaking of which, we should probably turn off the using of orange shells for a minute, because yeah. Don't want that necessarily. How are we doing for orange shells, actually? We're not. We already used all of our orange shells, I think. So, maybe I should have done that sooner. And maybe I should fast travel out of here, so I don't need to bother with any of these enemies. Whoops. Can I... Nope. Right, I'm pressing the wrong button. Wait, where are we? Also back. Oh! Oh, the young man has chosen his clothing. Nice. The one thing... Well, I was going to say the one thing Shion cares about more than food. I don't know that that's true, but another thing that Shion cares about in addition to food... Clothing. Alright, I know what I want. Now to just go out and find it. Alright? Are we... I thought this was... The icon was different. Oh no. No? Oh, right. That's just the... I guess that's just the quest in progress icon then. Anyway. Right, because yeah, the quest turn in icon is a letter with a check mark on it.
We've reached our destination.
I was so used to chasing around the green stars on the map that I assumed, oh, it's a green star. That must mean the quest is ready for us to interact with it again, or, you know, complete it. Which is not true. At least not on this particular occasion. Yeah. Once I have begun sipping. Oh, I like... Rinwell seems to be practicing her posing here. That's very cute. Yeah, a lot of nice little touches in this game. It's a very good game. How are things going over at Ulvan Grotto? Is it safe to travel there yet? Roughly. I mean, there's still a lot of other Zeugles there, but there's a one big one that's not there anymore. Yep. Oop. Oops. I was trying to press the screenshot button, but I pressed a different button. Oh well. I guess we'll never hear what Rinwell had to say. Really? I knew I could count on you kids to get the job done. I'll have to tell the merchants right away.
All right.
I've got to send one of our dispatches out to Calaglia as well. Things are about to get even more hectic around here. I hope that helps a little. I want to do my part to give Cysloden a bright future. It helps more than a little. You guys might have just have given this realm the kick it needs to take off. You hear that? You should be proud of yourself, Law. Wow. Very nice. Man, I keep forgetting how many skill points we get for doing quests. Alright, and we've also exhausted the troubles that Bregan, at least the troubles that Bregan himself is not able to deal with. Words can't express how grateful I am for all that you have done. We'll keep the fight alive for as long as it takes once you're gone. Be safe and healthy, Rinwell. I'm sure we'll see you again. I'll see you again. Alright, so... obviously, I couldn't live with myself if I were to make Shion continue on an empty stomach, by which I mean Shion would kill me. So let's go and have a snack and a nap, and then we'll get... oh, actually, hold on. Oh, wait. Press the wrong button again, but... actually, there might be... no, I was going to say...
Destination.
I was going to hold off on this until we camp, but I don't remember if you can cook at a camp, now that I think about it. I don't remember if you can cook at a camp for one thing, and even if we can cook at a camp, then we might as well just cook now, because yeah, the reason that I was wanting to wait for a camp is because if there was any more, well, I know that there's more, because we could talk to Shion, but anyway, I wanted to speak with my party members, and cook and all that. Yeah, let's see. Attack up. We're probably not going to be facing anything that's too terribly tough in the near future. And I have no idea if we're going to be encountering any rare ore. But Law needs to cook anyway.
I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they see this.
Very nice. Alright, so we're healed, we are fed, we are ready to proceed. Let's see. Where are we going, actually? Hold on. How do we... Ultimatencia. Where do we go, actually? It wouldn't be in Navira, I don't think. Because we've been here. Yeah, that leads to Cysloden. Mountain, alley. That leads to the passageway in the waterway, which we don't want to be in. This is a location.
We've reached our destination.
So I suppose... actually, hold on. Is this...
thanks for letting me stick around, you guys.
Of
Sure.
course.
We're happy to have you.
My thoughts exactly.
But are you sure you don't want to head back to Calaglia?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I can help yet. But for now, I'm going to follow Alphen and see what happens next.
We're always happy to have you along. I'm keeping an eye out for any remaining Renans and Snake Eyes collaborators to make sure they don't get back into the city. There's a frozen ravine up ahead. You can cross it to get out of Cysloden, but watch your step. It's dangerous out there. But yeah, from the sounds of it, this is where we need to go.
Okay, off we go.
Indeed. Actually, come to think of it, did we ever find that owl? We might, or no. No, yeah, we found that owl in Ganabel's hideout.
Bridge connect to?
No idea, but I've seen it get lowered. It can't be lowered from this side anyway, so it's useless to us.
A shame. Yes, potatoes are not ore, as far as I'm aware, so our rare ore increase is not relevant here. Kinda nice that we have the whole map open to us. We can see everything. Can't see the finer details until we've encountered them personally, I don't think, but rosemary, and away we go. Whoop. Goodbye, wolves. Wolves cannot climb vine. If the time still ticks by while we're in combat. I feel like probably not, because some fights can go a pretty long time. Also, I don't know if Eagle Dive is supposed to spin around like that, but
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
if so, very impressive law for mastering your own aerodynamics in that way. And if not, that was very funny. How indeed. Oops. Alright, hold on. Okay, so it definitely tracks. It definitely does track. I guess probably to make it, well, it doesn't track that aggressively, it seems like. But I was going to say, probably to make it less troubling, easier to use. Okay, so that didn't track at all, basically.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
Maybe I shouldn't be using...
That extra training paid off.
Maybe I shouldn't be using Alphen's boost break recklessly, because it does cause him to take damage. Speaking of which, I guess this doesn't cause damage, but here are points. Ooh, Zoogle Shell Mage Coat. A mage coat carved out of Zoogle shells, the sense of safety and security it affords can make it tempting to retreat inside when danger lurks.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Well, I'm glad you're appreciative of it, Rinwell, because it is time for you to wear it. Maybe. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's better. Yeah, Zoogle shell. What Zoogles have we seen that have shells so far? I like Alphen's fast climbing animation. It looks fun and jaunty. But yeah, so there's the armadillos. Whoop. Alright, oh! I don't know what I just did, but it was pretty cool looking. Which is honestly kind of the story of my life when it comes to this game's combat system. I don't really get what's going on a lot of the time, but I like the results.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Alright, bones are very valuable, it seems. Or at least Law seems to believe so. More potatoes acquired. More owls acquired here in a second, it seems like. Let's see, we
A lot of
can't...
fish swimming around in this pond, huh?
Are they edible?
Sure, they're edible, but we've got no way to catch any.
I love Shion. I love that she likes guns and likes eating a lot. Because she reminds me a little bit of Solid Snake, I'm gonna be honest. She reminds me a little bit of Solid Snake. I suppose, not Solid Snake, Naked Snake. Snake, Big Boss, at the time of Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah. But yeah, I like
if something happened.
Heal. Obviously. I should never left town. It's scary and it hurts to be out there. I'm going home. Be careful of the birds, I suppose? Oh, also, new food, I think. Yeah, strawberry. A small, sweet fruit filled with water. The small grains surrounding it are the seeds, while the red portion isn't actually considered its flesh. Let's see, I think... Isn't the red portion of the strawberry, isn't that like the... I think that's a root, isn't it? Hold on, I've got a computer in front of me. I've got like... If we just count computers, I've got 2 computers in front of me, but I've also got a phone. I've got a tablet somewhere else in my room. I've got so many devices that I can use to that I can use to look up strawberry-related trivia. So let's look up strawberries. Yeah. Yeah. Is the... Let's see. Root. Strawberry. Okay. Alright, I'm not seeing anything that would seem to suggest that the berry portion, what we would consider the berry portion. Actually, no, that isn't. Hold on. It occurs to me I've never seen a strawberry like a strawberry bush. I assume they grow on bushes. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's not a root. They're definitely not roots. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I guess... I don't know. Maybe I was thinking of radishes or something. They're red. They're red like strawberries are, I guess, kind of. They have leaves coming out of the top of them, like strawberries do. But yeah, because I had heard the sort of the... you know, little bit of trivia of, oh, you know, the red part of the strawberry isn't actually the fruit because the seeds aren't in it. The seeds are on the outside of it. And thus the seeds are sort of the fruit themselves, I guess. At least that's how it was described to me. Fruit. Yeah. Is it? I guess, you know, as a caveat to all of this discussion of what is and isn't a fruit, you know, in this particular moment in time, we're speaking in terms of the botanical definition of what a fruit is, and not the sort of layman's terms. Because, you know, in layman's terms, the strawberry is a fruit. The red thing with the little seeds on the outside is a fruit. But in botanical terms, you know, it is not. Because I think in order to be a fruit, botanically speaking, a object needs to have seeds inside of it. Object makes it sound like any object with a seed inside of it is a fruit, which is not accurate, but yes. So, according to Wikipedia, the strawberry is not, from a botanical point of view, a berry. Technically, it is an aggregate accessory fruit, meaning that the fleshy part is derived not from the plant's ovaries, but from the receptacle that holds its ovaries. Each apparent seed, akene, I think. That's probably derived from the Greek, so akene. It is derived from the Greek, so yes, akene. Yeah. Each apparent seed, akene, on the outside of the fruit is actually one of the ovaries of the flower with a seed inside of it. So yes, though those aren't even seeds themselves, technically. They contain the seeds. We've learned so much about strawberries right now. Sip. Oh, also, speaking of needless pedantry, I remember the other day I was thinking about crawdads. I talked about the word crawdad on stream, and the turn of phrase to get something stuck in one's craw. And so I was sort of wondering, you know, are these anything that has any relation to each other? Or, yeah, crawfish, crawdad. Yeah, anyway. So, I decided to look that up like I said I was going to. And I did learn that craw, as in to get something stuck in one's craw, as I understand it, is derived from a term used to describe the stomach. So to get something stuck in your craw, I guess, you know, it is used to, I think, refer to something that is, like, bothering you, basically. But I think, like, to literally interpret that phrase would mean to have something stuck in your stomach. I think that is the usage of craw that is meant there, because the craw in crawfish is entirely unrelated. Crawfish, the word, is derived from a French word that I'm going to look up again because I don't remember how precisely to pronounce it. Yes, crawfish. Crawfish. But yeah, so crawfish. Yeah, it's derived from French. Or it's derived from the Middle English, which is in turn derived from Old French. And yeah, so I think this is pronounced crevice? Crevice?
Crevice.
Crevice. But yeah, the Old French crevice. Or no, hold on. This is a different etymology than the one that I got before. Hold on. Okay, so this is modern French, I think. Crevice, écrevisse.
Une écrevisse.
Écrevisse. Écrevisse. I apologize. I apologize to anyone who has strong feelings about the French language for my, let's say, inexpert use of it. Écrevisse. Yeah, so that... Yeah, écrevisse. Yeah, okay, the first time that I looked this up, crawfish, it gave me that crawfish was derived from écrevisse, which means crayfish, basically, crawfish. Yeah, it is the French term for this creature, whereas crawfish is, as I understood it, was just a sort of a anglicized version of it. Also, I just realized, torpedo hidden chamber. That's not the thing that we got. That's not the thing that we got from... That's not the thing that we got from Bregan to open that area, is it? Hold on. Collection room key. No, yeah, because that says it's found inside Reveal Prison Tower. Is that... That's not one of the keys that we used while we were exploring, right? Hold on. Alright, so... Oh dear, that man looks troubled. I just heard an owl somewhere. Alright, there's a lot going on. Let me finish my thoughts. Anyway, écrevisse means crayfish, basically. So I was led to believe that crayfish is essentially just the anglicized form of écrevisse. But now I look it up again and it's saying that crayfish, or crawfish, crayfish, is derived from crevice, which means a crevice, basically. It is the English term crevice. Oh, no, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, right, because it's... Okay, it's spelled the same as this other Old French word. Okay. So they're... Okay. So the Old French crevice, I'm assuming it's pronounced crevice, considering that it became écrevisse. But yeah. Does mean, yeah, crab or crayfish or lobster. It is used for, or at least it's cognate with terms for that. Anyway. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about this word to definitively say what, Okay, yeah. Alright, if I'm going to give proper etymology, I need to have more focus on it. I'm not focusing on it right now because I'm thinking about how I should get back to playing this video game. And in this video game, I have my mind divided between going back to the Reveal to see where this... Are you around here somewhere, Owl? It sounds like they're coming from up on this cliff or something. Ah, there they are. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Half frames. Glasses with frames on only the upper half of the lenses that mysteriously make the wearer look more intelligent. Anyway.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Oh, now we've got another quest to look into. Life is never easy for the Flame of Liberation. Anyway, you seem to be troubled. We'll get to all the rest of this in time.
What's wrong?
Hey, are you okay? Xion, we've got to get this guy first aid. I'm hungry. Xion, we've got to get this guy a potato.
Really?
What? Hey, it's mine. You think I'd stoop so low as to accept a measly potato? Think again.
Sure.
That's how you want to act? Fine. Starve for all I care. Wait. I've got to introduce myself, young miss. I'm Gordino, a man who enjoys food above all else. I have come here in search of new and exciting cuisines. To that end, I've come across what appears to be a most exquisite recipe. However, I lack the ingredients needed to make it. I'm impressed nobody ever turned this guy in. I became so hungry in my search that I collapsed.
Hey.
You should really take this potato then. Forget it. I refuse to eat anything other than what's contained in this recipe.
Right.
Well, you heard him. He's a lost cause. Let's go. I'm not done speaking to you. Could I perhaps ask you to bring me those ingredients instead? All I need are apples and wheat. Find me those and I'll even teach you my recipe. We've got those.
Right.
We've already got what you're looking for.
Nice work.
In that case, I need you to follow this recipe here and bake me an apple pie right away.
What?
Wait. Why do I have to make it?
Hey!
Hurry up and bake it. On the spot, too. I imagine we must have perhaps misused the blazing sword for that. There you go. It's all done. I made enough for Xion, too. Oh, look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine, too. Now to see how it tastes.
What?
Whoa! This is absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. You're a foodie. Aren't you supposed to be more articulate in describing how things taste? What else is there to say about it? Absolutely nothing. But if you need me to spell it out, it's absolutely... We get it, it's good. Alphen, we've got a recipe. Let's get out of here already.
Xion.
Xion, wait. What is it? Your clothes are covered in pie dough.
What?
Tragedy of tragedies.
Very nice.
I feel completely and utterly satisfied. I can leave this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades. Well, anyway.
Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't wait to see him again.
You really liked that apple pie, didn't you?
Anyway. Where was I? I guess there's a cooking area right over here. So maybe that's where we went to make the apple pie.
I hate camping out.
Well, I'm sorry. Got some oozes over here. Okay, so before I get off topic any further, let's see. We did the quest. We got the owl. We need to go back to the prison tower. But first, words. So, crayfish. Yeah, okay. Hold on, did I closed that tab by accident? What a fool I am. Okay, yeah, okay, crevice. Okay, so yeah, that is... Okay. Crevice, the English term, and crevice, the old French term, are distinct. They are not related. Okay. I've confirmed this. Which is what I learned earlier, so that's good. Yes. And yeah, so crevice, the old French term, does mean just crayfish or crawfish, which are the same thing. Yes, it is related to other words that mean crayfish or crab or lobster and things. It does not directly mean those things, though. I was misreading this. So, now that I've cleared my head of that, got a little bit too close to the microphone there. I apologize if that was a bit loud. Let's go back to prison. Actually, hold on. We do have that fast travel point unlocked. So we have a key now. We have a key now that I don't think we had before. Alright, that is still nothing. The underground prison is presumably not demolished yet. If it gets demolished within the span of time in which we are playing this game, I will be surprised somewhat. By which I suppose I should specify, I mean within the plot, basically. Let's see, there's nothing... Because, yeah, that said it was found in here, and it said it was new, which could just mean that I got it while I was exploring this area for the first and or second time. I guess I wouldn't have found it in both times. But yeah, the first or second time, when I was exploring this area for the first or second time, but simply did not read the description of it. That is possible. That is possible. Whoops. But it's also possible that it does lead to something somewhere. I guess another thing I haven't determined is whether this area still has enemies in it. If it does, I think I'll probably just leave and come back later. Because I don't want to get into too many more fights because we are running low on time now. Oh, and I just saw the samurai armor menu pop up again. Yeah, there definitely don't seem to be enemies in here. Yeah, it also seems that the food hasn't respawned, sadly. But yes, we cannot simply take as much food as we want forever. Which I'm sure Shion is sad about. I should maybe... I don't know, I feel like I'm being a little bit mean to Shion. She probably thinks about things that aren't food. Things that aren't food and things that aren't clothes. Even if those are perhaps her favorite things. Yeah, mechanized suits of samurai armor. I'm still not sure if I describe it as samurai armor. But they are mechanized, we know that much. Yeah, it does definitely seem like there are no more enemies at this point. I think we're pretty clear. Oh, actually, hold on. This is... Or no. This is somewhere we've been before, yeah. But this... Aha! This is new. Alright, let's see what we've got. A lucky bangle. A bracelet that increased the chance of enemies dropping items. Though handy, it'll still take luck to healthily replenish diminished supplies.
Maybe it's time I try on something new.
Alright, so it looks like that matter is settled then. Alright. Do we want to go back to the Owl Forest? I suppose we might as well. Yeah, we'll go back to the Owl Forest, then I will speak to the Owl King, see if there's anything new.
We finally made it.
Yeah,
Do you
then
sense one
we'll...
of your friends, Hoodle?
I hope Poodle senses one of his friends because there's a lot of them here. But yeah, then we will go back to that camp, and we will camp, and talk to Shion probably, and then we'll close. Hello again, my dear friend Owl King. Alright, I just got an achievement, so I think I've done whatever it is I needed to do. Acquired as many owls as I needed to acquire for the next threshold. It is pretty funny that even for all this game's polish and its quality, even for all this game's polish and quality, the Owl King does just sort of spin over to the treasure hoard and then sort of bounce off the wall. It is very funny. I assume that is the intention, to make it seem goofy. But yes, so we've got new clothes for Rinwell.
It's all the owls we found. I guess this was their way of thanking us for finding them.
It looks like they're grouping up by color. Is that a thing?
It is now, apparently.
Actually, the color of Dan and Owl's feathers is based on their maturity and their astral energy element.
Nice.
So maybe they stick to certain groups even if they all belong to the same kingdom.
Then I guess that means we can tell just how many owls we found in each domain.
Makes sense. The Owl King seems to concur.
They seem to be saying something.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddies. Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
Who knows?
I think the Queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
Owl empathy.
Maybe he's arguing back that we're the only ones they can actually turn to?
Right. Which is why the Queen is worried about sowing any ill will with us.
We'll do our best, so don't worry, I think.
Alright, we're learning.
Can you understand
We're
them?
learning owl language.
Of course not. I'm just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
Oh, well, I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Do you already know owl language
don't
then?
worry about it.
That you
We're
can
not
say
breaking
this?
our backs over this. I think that was a thank you.
Seems satisfied at least.
Seems like it. From both of them.
Hoodle seems happy with this. Isn't that nice, Rinwell?
Huh? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, and Rinwell's clothes also have the fabric details on them. Nice. Yeah. Oh, okay, so we found... Alright. I was expecting there would be at least one owl on each of these little not branches, boughs, I guess, of this tree. But yeah, we have found all the Cysloden owls, which I'm honestly a little bit surprised at. I would have assumed that we were pretty thorough. So I guess there could still be some owls in the in the dungeon. I don't remember. What's his name? What's the big axe man's name? I don't remember now. Huh. Well, that's a shame. Anyway, Rinwell has clothing now. Well, she has more clothing now. Yes. Scarlet inherited coat. Clothing passed down from generation to generation among a mage clan. Its fiery redness signifies the strength and ferocity of its wearer's willpower. Blue inherited coat. Clothing passed down from generation to generation along a mage clan. Its vivid blue symbolic of the wearer's profound tenderness. Well, I've got to say, this color scheme does remind me of someone. I think we'll try it out for a little while. Let's see. Can you only... No, I was going to say, can you only change the weapon skin to weapons that you have? But no, you can have them be whatever you want. Or at least among weapons that you have had and continue, or yeah, whether you continue to have them is not relevant. Among weapons that you have had. I think we'll keep the weapons the same, though. I've got to say, the stitching on the book is still a little bit off-putting for Rinwell. So if there was anyone whose weapon we'd change, I think it'd probably be Rinwell. This one allows her to maintain her butterfly motif a little bit better as well. But anyway, let's be on our way, because we have places to go and things to do. So I suppose, again, we won't be leaving Cysloden quite yet.
I hate camping out.
I'm aware. I'm aware, Shion. But perhaps you'll hate it a bit less once we have a chance to talk. And also let's have some food, I guess.
I guess even
Whoops.
someone as fashionable as you wouldn't know a whole lot about Dan and armor, right?
Not really, no.
Fashion and armor don't necessarily have all
what's with
that
that
much to do
scarf?
with each other.
I don't remember that being with any of the armor we found back there.
Oh, well, remember how you told me you thought I'd look good wearing some blue? I took your advice to heart and decided to give it a go.
Oh, I see. Well, it suits you.
Shion truly is the
Would you
fashion
say
critic.
I've learned to spruce things up like you suggested?
I wouldn't go that far.
It's a nice touch, though, at least. Now, hey, snack. No, we need... I was going to consider... Oh, Rinwell can make food now. I guess she always could, but she can make special food now. Yeah, it seems that Rinwell increases duration but reduces effect. Law reduces duration but increases effect. Alphen just increases effect. And Shion really increases effect, but... yeah, really increases the effect. Or... actually, hold on. I guess... no, it seems like... oh no, it does increase the effect. It increases the effect and the duration. Increases effect and duration, but costs more resources. Interesting, interesting. You know what? We'll make more vegetable juice, or vegetable soup. Because we could encounter more. We could encounter more ores. We might not, but we could.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I will be.
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
You very
Right.
rarely
I'll,
want to
stop
talk.
bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
No
For a
worries.
start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
I feel like she doesn't want to discuss her
Well, with
past.
my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of.
Okay, she's more
anyway.
open than I expected, actually.
Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh. That's a little bit sad.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
A little bit related.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point.
We might just find it at some point. That'd be really nice if we, even if we could just have it in our inventory.
I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
I am. But Well, I guess I am, but we're not going to. So it'd be more accurate to say that I am not. Anyway, so, Tales of Arise. The game continues to be pretty good. There we go. So, let's see, anything else to be said before we wrap up? Well, I guess I always ask that, and I always know the answer. So I don't know why I feel the need to ask. But let's see. So, Tales of Arise has happened. Yeah, tomorrow I don't know precisely what I'm going to be playing or doing. Yeah, might play a game, might do some more free chatting, or I might not, or yeah. I guess, let's see. Well, I don't know. There are other things that I could do that aren't either of those things. I don't know for sure that I would do anything that isn't either of those things at this point. But there are limitless possibilities, technically. So yes, so let's see. So, oh, and Friday, Tales of Arise. Also. But yes. So, I do expect to be pretty busy Saturday, so there isn't likely going to be much chance of me... Yeah, there isn't going to be much chance, if any chance at all, of me doing a stream to make up for the Tuesday stream that I missed. But, oh well. But yeah, so next week, I don't anticipate anything unusual, but to be fair, a lot of things happen that are unusual that I don't expect. In large part because I learn about things that are going to change our schedule and whatnot, and then I forget about them. I forget about them until they're immediately relevant, which has happened more times than I care to admit, to be honest. But yes, so, yeah. One thing I've wanted to talk about a little bit is Shion. I like Shion's character a fair amount. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I usually don't like sort of tsundere character types in fiction. And when I sort of realized that Shion was very much going to be so, I was worried for a while. I was worried that I would very much not like her. But I've found that I very much do like Shion. Not for her tsundere-ness, but not entirely in spite of it either. Because yeah, I feel like sort of the issue I have with tsundere characters in most media is that it just kind of feels like a lot of the time they're just very mean to their friends for no reason. Like they're just really mean. Like they're just mean to people that they like, mean to anyone who would even broach the topic of the person or people that they like, basically. But I feel like sort of the difference with Shion, and it may not be all that huge of a difference, but the difference with Shion is that, at the very least, I can sort of understand why she's pretty standoffish and a little bit aggressive. Because, you know, she has lived a life where she literally cannot physically get close to anyone. And so she has sort of had to a certain extent, given up on... Yeah, Shion does have the whole thing about zapping people to death going for... Precisely. Yes, also, hello, Chiyuhatsu. Good to see you. Yeah, exactly. Sort of creating emotional distance as a way of maintaining physical distance, and maintaining physical distance sort of invariably leading to a certain degree of emotional distance from people. But yeah, I can sort of understand, like you said, I can understand why she is somewhat disagreeable. So, which is, yeah, again, I feel like most characters who are tsundere are just kind of, they don't really have a reason to be mean, they're just really mean. And everyone just sort of treats them like, oh, this is just my friend, you know. This is just my friend who very frequently screams at me or hits me with a comically large hammer, depending on how comedic the series is. But yeah, who is my friend who is just constantly very mean to me. Whereas Shion, again, I feel like, you know, she doesn't like people, broadly speaking. And, you know, a lot of people also don't like her in return. you know, it's always easier to sort of, I feel like, to sort of stomach a character who's a little bit unpleasant if the other characters respond in a way that makes sense. You know, this person is unpleasant to me, so, you know, I'm going to be kind of leery of them, instead of just being like, you know, this person is just sort of mean, but, you know, we're just going to ignore that and treat them like they're just as friendly as any other friend that I have. But yeah, anyway, so that was my very small essay on Shion's personality type. Yeah, pretty much socially awkward, being pretty much a Renin who is known to be, yeah, not the best people, and having zappy power, can't blame her. Exactly. Yeah, I definitely think having a, you know, a very plot relevant reason, a very apparent reason for her standoffishness makes it easier to stomach versus just, you know, this is just our friend who is mean to all of us. Yeah, I'm sort of retreading the same ground now. So yeah, anyway, I think I already talked about what we're going to be playing for the rest of the week, or what we're going to be doing for the rest of the week, but so to talk about times, I expect 8:30 p.m. Central Time for tomorrow's Who Knows What stream, and then 7:30 p.m. Central Time for Friday's Tales of Arise stream. But yeah, I think that's everything that needs to be said. So, it is time for a raid. Yeah, thank you for dropping in, Chiyohatsu. I don't know if you've been here lurking for a while or if you just stopped by, but either way, I appreciate your presence, and I always like, you know, it's always nice to be able to discuss these sorts of things with people as well. I want to engage with my audience a little bit more. I've always wanted to, literally came at the end, fair enough. You know what? You know, it's always nice to have people around, even if it's only for a short time. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed what you have seen. You know, you can feel free to check out some more. I've got a YouTube channel, we've got some VODs there. But yeah, let's see. What else is there to say? Oh yeah, raid. So, yeah, I always like to engage with the viewers whenever I can. And as part of that, I like to take raid suggestions as well. So if you've got anyone that you'd like to stop by and see, feel free to let me know and we'll see about raiding them. If not, of course, I can always pick a raid target of my own. And while we go over that, or while we decide on that, perhaps, I'll take a sip. Definitely need that sip. I can't even say the word. Sip. But yeah. Let you pick the raid. Don't feel good making you raid someone when I just joined. I mean, it's no big deal. If you've got someone, you know, I'm not too picky. Yeah, come in. Yeah, maybe if I come and stream a few more times. All right. Well, I'll hold you to that then. I hope to see you around in the future. But yeah. So tonight, I think we're going to go and visit good friend of the stream, Cole M the Golem. Yeah, Cole Golem VTuber. Yeah, non-binary, so they, them. But yeah, thank you for the follow, Chiyohatsu, as well. But yes, Cole Golem VTuber. Again, good friend of the stream. Let's see. Yeah, they're playing Pokemon Coliseum, or they're playing Pokemon Grand Coliseum, which, as I understand, is a ROM hack, or some sort of modification of the base game. Yeah, Cole also got a new model recently, so we'll be seeing that. I think, yeah, I haven't seen the new model yet, I don't think, now that I think about it. But yeah, so, like, let's see. I guess that's all that needs to be said. So, hope you will enjoy Cole as much as I have in the past. And let's go over the outro before we do anything else. So, thank you all for being here tonight. I hope that you have had a fine night. I hope that you will continue to have a fine night every night. And I hope that you will be well until the next time I see you. Thank you all very much. And, oh, wait, hold on. I almost forgot the raid message. we have arrived. But yeah, keep it simple around here. But yes, thank you all very much, and farewell. Let us get this raid underway.